What's up? Morning to everybody out there. It's your boy Carcino, man. Let's get into this. Let's talk about it. Because you keep blowing my phone up about it. And I want to make this clear to the world. All right? Let's make it clear to the world. What's good? I see. No, it's not that. This is what the problem is. And I'm going to lay it out for all you guys here. Look, I've seen some of the best in the world as far as marketing, entertainment, what have you. We've seen the best. We've seen people who can, he's the real Joker. No, it's not that. We've seen people who can, I would not use the word hilarious because there's nothing funny about it. We've seen people use this on, we've seen people who were great marketers of what themselves, of self promotion. You say you think he's on a suicide mission? Could be. But that's not why I'm making this video. I'm not making this video for any money. I'm not making this video for no other purpose but to tell you guys flat out what's going on. Uh, it's an informative video. If any of you has spent any time watching the videos of this guy walking around in Chicago, going to a dangerous neighborhood that they know nothing about, trying to incite violence upon himself or anybody else, daring people to do something to him to risk their family members having to watch them get shot down or somebody killed, hurt, or going to jail at the minimal, then you guys are the fools. Because people will say, well, he's winning because you talking about him. No, nobody's winning. You're losing because you're the one that's watching him. I'm reporting on the behavior. You got all of those guys out there on the streets. And yesterday I was just celebrating because some guys of ours that we knew who were knuckleheads when we were kids, they were 20 some, 22. They just came home from doing like 15 years, 17 years. You know, they was in their 20s when they went to jail for doing 10 years, 12 years sentences for being knuckleheads in the streets. Assassin just came home. He a grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Saxon, a grandfather. These dudes, you know what I'm saying? They got grandkids now. They coming home to grandkids. You know, they like, man, when they left, they had little kids. Now they coming home to grandkids. You know what I'm saying? Why am I mad though? I'm disappointed. I'm not mad. There's a difference. I'm disappointed in y'all because y'all are the fools that sit around and watch this person try to insinuate violence. You guys go there and watch DJ Academics promote a clown like this who's trying to insinuate violence, and he's instigating it. Nah, Wheezy the Greasy. Anybody who call themselves Wheezy the Greasy, that's a very stupid name. You you should go and rethink that all over again when you come with your other account. But scared to talk about it. Why would I be scared to talk about it when I'm talking about it right now? I just don't get involved with the foolery. What does that have to do with music? Who is he beefing with? Why is he over there? These are the reasons that most sponsors won't back you. This is the reasons you will not be in rap very long. This is one of the reasons people are going to grow very tired of you and your antics, because you are a gimmick. There is no war. Ain't no starting no war. All he's doing is trying to insinuate like he's tough when you're not. You're gonna do a fake video going over there. What are you doing? Don't you know everybody got a phone? They're gonna know who you with. They know you got the Chicago police security force out there. Hired security out there. You going out there at 5 in the morning making videos. You're making yourself look stupid. But that's the new thing now. Make yourself look stupid. Who cares? Long as people get to watch it, it's okay. And they're going to promote it. Nothing's going to happen. We got security over it. But if something happens, you know who's going to be held responsible? Academics. 6ix9ine. Let's say somebody do try to kill him and they kill that kid. Or he shoots 6ix9ine or shoot a security guard. Then you find out that security guard is also an off-duty police officer. Now that guy is going to jail for 15, 20 years. How you think his family gonna feel about that? So Dom, I'm warning you, because you know me and you talk. Tread lightly on these situations. AK, you far past warnings. You are far past a warning. He's still around because stupid people watch him. Stupid people follow him. And as long as stupid people keep watching him do stupid things, he will continuously do it. Then you got this idiot right here named Mr. Mike 307. He's on fire right now. Doing what? What does that mean? He's on fire right now. For doing what? What music do he have? What song do he have? What fire? What hits? What's his hit record? Because I haven't heard nobody talk about no songs. Gummo was last year. Are you kidding? Gummo is not even probably charting right now. You see what I'm saying? It's clowns like this that make it hard for real people to do what they do. All you guys backed my son when he came out When he was talking about him, y'all was, man, way to go. Then when he came out with his music, y'all didn't even support it. I mean, what did you expect? This guy to go on a dangerous block like that and risk his life? For what? What is the point? He does all this stuff for attention so that you guys can be sucked in, fake beefs, fake all of it. Everything he does is fake. So everything you see from him is a phony, fake fraud. That's why he can't get on. That's why he can't get in certain situations. He's just frauding and trolling for the public. I will never support a person like that. Not even if 50 told me, I need you to do this for me. Put an arm around the kid. I'll be fifth. Not him. Not him. He the king of New York, but he can't get on Summer Jam. You ain't the king then, bruh. That means they don't respect you. And that's why I make videos like this. Because every time they do stupid stuff, I will expose it as such. I'm just ain't gonna ignore it and let it ride. Because that's what they want. They rather you not say nothing and just let it ride. I have no respect for Teriyaki Snitch Nine. I would have no respect for anybody that's promoting that. DJ Academics, I have no respect for him. None. Because he's instigating it. Because what do you think those people over there on that block is going to do? What you think they're doing now? They're making Instagram videos as we speak. And you know what they're doing with their Instagram videos? They're leaking it and putting their Instagram videos on the internet talking about harming him. Now the police have all this stuff for record. They looking at everybody in there and they on there. Yo, son, yo, come over here, boy, and get that smoke. I'm like, these guys have no idea. It's so dumb. It's people on there who's in hiding. They're in the video. People that's in hiding, who was hiding out that they were looking for questionings, for other things, they in the doggone video. That's how stupid people get. Now the police be like, oh, there he is. He is in the neighborhood. See, there he is. He's in the video. When we gonna get smart? When we gonna get stupid? Why are we gonna continuously be stupid? It's not how Chicago is. It's how the youth is. This isn't a Chicago problem. This same stupidity happened in New York. The same stupidity happens everywhere. It's the culture that they're creating. Chicago is a wonderful city. It's just a bunch of idiots, a few idiots running around making it harder for people, just like it is in every other city. No, he's not. He don't have a death wish. He's not taking himself around any danger. Believe me, he's not. He's putting himself in situations where it's a controlled environment. Do you think Barack Obama can't go to O Block? He can. But you know what they're going to do? They're going to shut that block down. He went there with security, off-duty police officer. They're moonlighting as security, but have a license to shoot and kill. It's ridiculous. Going over there at 5 in the morning, trying to act like he there at 10 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock at night ain't never going to look like that. Nobody on the streets. I saw it immediately and knew it. I'm like, oh, that ain't never there no 10 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock at night, it never look like that. But he still went there, Trisha. Who cares if he went there? If he goes there with police officers, Trisha, and he gets shot, or somebody around there shoot at him, or they shoot a police officer, what is that going to do for the people in the neighborhood? What's that going to do for the child that got to get locked up because of it? What's going to happen to him if he gets shot? Is that a black eye on the game? Is that more sponsorship and money going away from the hip hop community? Yes. Rap is too violent to promote. You see, you guys don't look at the full picture. You guys are caught in the foolery of everything. You're looking at the whole show and thinking it's entertainment. This is not entertainment. It's silly. And if you think that all of this is entertaining to you, then you really have no life. If you think it's exciting to hear this guy, yo, Joe, I'm going over there, Joe. I'm coming to your block, Joe, and I'm going to light it up. I'm going to shoot. Who is he beefing with? Who is he mad at? Y'all want me to come onto your block? I'm going to come on your block. Who wants you to come over there? Your fans? Who? This going to make people buy your records? Because I thought he was a rapper. I'm sorry. All this stuff is fake. All of it's fake. His beef was Sosa. Ain't nobody buy that. It's fake. Yeah, you're right. He's playing with fire. He's been doing that, but y'all keep supporting him. You got to cut people like them off. Academics and that clown. Once you start cutting these idiots off, they will start to get in line. If y'all stop following that kind of activity and that kind of nonsense, then they will start doing other things. They will go to where it is. But you got to be, since academics have no morals. He's a complete moron. He's caught into this. He's helped promoting it because he's thinking, oh, it's all fake. So ain't nothing going to happen. So I can just promote it and make money off of it. That's an idiot. He's a child who doesn't understand the dangers of what he's doing. Things like this go wrong all the time. Somebody ain't gonna know it's a game. Somebody ain't gonna think it's fake. They gonna think it's real. They gonna feel insulted. They gonna feel they have to do something. You got people that just came home from jail that want to put hands on this kid. I mean, 40 and 50-year-olds. They ain't on the internet. They don't know about no trolling and what a troll is and all that. They don't know about that. They heard this dude say BDN, a BDK and all this stuff. They was like, what is he talking about? What is he talking about the nation for? You know, they feel a certain way now. I know, it's embarrassing. He's only embarrassing himself. He rolling through Chicago with armed paid security force. Now, all the people that are sponsoring him, who's giving money to him, all the people that are supporting his behavior, I might not be making money off this video, Joe. See, that's the thing. See, that's the trick. YouTube don't just pay for every video. Normally with 6ix9ine, I don't get paid a lot of money off his videos. Oh, I get flagged. It take like 2-3 days for them to review it. They don't like, because sponsors already know. YouTube already know. They've been warned about dealing with stuff like this. Even though I'm saying the things that I'm saying, they got to go back and review the video to make sure it is nothing crazy because it's involving him. So you don't necessarily make a lot of money off the bat off him. See, a lot of you don't know that. I do this to inform you. I make plenty enough money. So this is thank God for that. But this is not even for any money. This is really just to inform you. I got to put out videos like this when they're putting out garbage like that to remind people and wake up some of the people that's out there. If I woke up one person saying, "You right, I can't support this," then I've done a great job. That's been the most, that's been the best thing I could ever do. But y'all got to do better, man. Y'all got to cut these idiots out. Y'all got to. Y'all got to wake up. Y'all got to tell these other people too. Y'all got to tell them, like, why are you supporting this? You really have nothing going on in your life that you got to sit here and watch this clown with his face all tatted, threatening the camera every day. Every day he seems to be threatening somebody else. For what? What could he beef he could possibly have with somebody from Chicago? He ain't here. Like, you ain't from here. You don't hang out with Chi-Town dudes like that. You know, and all these other rappers chiming in just to get their publicity off of it because it's keeping them hot on the gram. This is the type of mentality we have to get away from. Stop paying attention to the stupid, and then they will cease to doing it. 50 supporting him because it's a mule. It's an easy check for 50. 50's like, oh, same thing why he was supporting Soulja Boy. Easy check. Let me throw my arm around him, get some money off of him. Now I'm getting an easy check. He's a mule. Everybody around him, they getting money off this fool. They don't care. They don't care. He might end up in a box one day. They're gonna be, oh, okay. Well, that was a good lick. Yeah, I don't agree with this. What do I think was going to happen in this situation? Even though it's a setup and it's a fraud, one day this luck will run out. And unfortunately, somebody's going to get hurt or go to jail. And the ignorance will be magnified. The ignorance will be promoted on every news channel. And then people are going to say, oh, wow, we did something stupid here. You see, like this person said, why didn't I run 6ix9ine out of the shot? Why would I have to run somebody out of the city for? This isn't a movie. Do I look like I'm in a gang? Did I ever tell him he can't come to the city? Did I tell him I run this city? You see the type of mentality you have? I'm glad. I know. I hope you're joking. So I call on you. Send this video to every 6ix9ine fan. that you see, tag them into this video. That's the only job I request of you guys. Take this video link, see anybody who talking about him and praising him, send them the link to this video. That's everybody's assignment. So that these guys could see what type of clowns we think of them. For acting the way they did. They're embarrassing hip hop. They're not killing it. They're embarrassing it. And other people are following suit because they're making people afraid to think. People think this is the way to do it. Me and Mace had this discussion. For those of you guys who don't know, I had an interview with Mace. It wasn't an interview. We was just talking. And the video is out. The video, I don't know if you guys seen it. Yes, Mace. Mace murder. So me and Mace murder was having this conversation. And what do y'all remember what on Instagram Live? The video is here on my YouTube as well. And he said he likes 6ix9ine. And I told him, I don't like this kid. And he's like, you don't like 6ix9ine? No. And I was talking to Mace. I love Mace as a rapper. I love Mace's rhyme pattern. He's underrated and he respects what I do. I respect what he do. And I told him maybe you need to write for the kid to do something for him because I don't like this kid. I don't like the way he promotes. So we went in there and started talking about hip hop and what is needed. And he was like, look, I don't want to rap on these beats, but these are the beats that all the DJs give me. They keep giving me these type of beats. So what am I supposed to do? I was like, he's like, we got to follow this trend. And I was like, no, we don't. We don't need to follow this trend. That's the problem. People are afraid to do something else. They think nobody gonna want to hear it unless I make the song that's already out there. That's why we oversaturated with all these songs that sound the same. That's why nobody cares about lyrics. Like, man, nobody care about the lyrics because y'all just caught with the same beat. Sound just like the other beat. Everybody's following. Monkey see, monkey do. And that's why the whole game goes down like this. No creativity. No originality. Everybody wants to copy. And that's why you do this. Nobody wants to be different, which was the core of hip hop. I got to do something different. Everybody wanted to be different. You didn't want to do what the other guy did. If he did it and beat you to it, damn, now I can't do it. That's how it used to be. And I highly advise, if you have not heard or seen that interview, definitely look up Carcino and Mace and get all the info you need. And watch that video and you'll get caught up real quick. As I told Mace about the condition of hip hop and where we were at and what we needed to do. Yeah, it was a great conversation. We might revisit that. We might have another conversation we need to do. I didn't ask if he's still a pastor. I didn't call him to go over Bible quotes. We talking about hip hop. So why would I bring up even anything about being a pastor. It had nothing to do with it. Well, Meek Mill's in a different space right now. You know, he's in a different enlightenment right now than what didn't happen before he went in. He's in a different spot mentally. Well, you got a lot of people talking about O Block, and like O Block is the only like tough area in Chicago. There are plenty of areas just as bad that's not O Block. So a lot of places are bad, and that's nothing to promote how bad your area is. But that's the mentality that everybody is pushed into. Like, that's right, man. On our block, we done killed, robbed, raped, and stabbed. That's not cool. That's nothing to brag about. Right, there's a killer in every city. But the killer, they get more applause than the people that's saving lives. People that's saving lives, they get nothing. People that didn't kill somebody, they get everything. The killer, I respect the killer. You know, like you can kill him, yeah. I'm gonna kill somebody tonight. All right, killer. You know why? Because it's promoted to you to sound like it's normal. Movies, entertainment, television, they promote killing all the time. They say they're against it and like we want to cut down crime. But watch our new crime murder drama. Crime, murder. They feed this to your brains to make it sound normal to you when people die or people are killed. See, the Joker wasn't crazy in Batman when he told you. If I told you that some gangbangers were gonna die tonight, nobody bats an eye. But if I tell you once one little old lady is going to die tonight, everybody freaks out because it goes against the structure. You've been programmed to think that certain death is okay, certain death is not. Movies promote this to you. They feed it to you every single day on the news. They feed it to you in movies. Think about it. How many movies have they made about serial killers? Real life murderers who murdered like thousands of people. They're glorified. They make movies and TV series about them. John Wayne Gacy, Henry Lucas, the Chicago serial killer. Mobsters, the Zodiac Killer. Gotti, the mob. Sound effects and everything. The American gangster lifestyle. They promote violence. They claim they hate crime, but they love it. It's good for their business. So none of this started with 6ix9ine. Okay? He's using the internet to push the narrative that they already create. Because there's people that pay him money to do what he's doing. And it's already programmed into your minds, your children's minds, to accept this as like you're not monitoring your kids. You're watching, you don't monitor what they're watching and what they're clicking on because you guys are focused and you're okay and you're conditioned to say, this is okay. Gang member talking to another gang member about somebody getting shot and killing, that's normal. So let it go. But I'm going to watch it because it's entertaining to me. The same way they say, oh, that's so bad, The Wire. Look at that show about drugs and then it's a good drama, but those gangbangers. But they watch Sopranos and mad when somebody on The Sopranos don't get murdered. Well, nobody died on The Sopranos. It's boring now. But then they'll watch The Wire. All that gang violence and drugs. Same drugs and violence that's on Sopranos is on The Wire. It's just what's the difference? These guys got on nice suits. They still murdered, killed. They did everything on Sopranos. They're accepted as an American family television drama. The Wire, late night cable, just ridiculous gang stuff that they try to not promote. Why are they promoting drug acts and drug dealing? Drugs was being dealt on Sopranos all the time. They were even on drugs as well. Same as The Wire. What's the difference? Mostly black, Italian. Committing the same crimes. Except for they're in multi-million-dollar homes. They're in the ghetto. Committing the same crimes. Both shows are on HBO. Both shows weren't received the same way, were they? The critics of The Wire love Sopranos. But the people that watch The Wire also watch Sopranos. But the other people that watch Sopranos, they don't want to watch The Wire. You see the hypocrisy? Both are classic shows. Yeah, they both were very good shows. But the hypocrisy in it is one can't see the other. They look at Tony Soprano and they root for Tony Soprano. You see, it's okay when the character looks and resembles them. Where we, being black, we could look at both sides and we'll be like, all right, we like both shows because we can relate. With the other, they can't. It's very rare that they do that. People become hypocritical. They turn in and criticize the show, but they like a very show similar to it. And that is the biggest problem in our society. Hypocritical. We can call blacks drug dealers and the gangs. Oh, the gangs, the violence. Oh my God, it's incredible when they're going to do something to stop it. This is just crazy. They're killing themselves. Yeah, well, if you really care and you're really outraged about it, why don't you ask some questions or investigate it? Look into it. Find out why it's happening. And then ask yourself, well, how are they getting the drugs? How is the drugs coming their way? Who's giving them drugs? They sure can't grow it in the projects. Where are they getting these drugs? How are they getting all these high-tech weapons? How are they getting these weapons? Where are they coming from? How could they be this poor but have all these high-tech weapons? And shouldn't they run out of drugs by now? How are the drugs getting in there? Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's asking those questions. But they're so concerned about what's going on over there, right? Because they don't care. They just want to act like they do. Because as long as it doesn't affect them, they don't care. They want to act like, and that's the problem. Everybody wants to pretend like they care about things they know nothing about. And thanks the news for that. Thanks social media for that. They promote these narratives to the general public. That's what I'm saying. It's not their fault. It's the way they're being taught. The news is not designed for you. The news is not designed for you. The news is designed for people that are not you. And when I mean you, I mean black, Hispanic, anything else. The news are for white people. That's who the news is for. The news is never designed for you. It was always designed for them. And it's to keep them informed? No, it's to keep them in fear. If you think of integrating, don't. If you think of going and get involved in this, don't. If you think of doing this, don't. And here's why. So, this is the narratives that they push to keep everyone divided, to keep everyone different. You will never really know until it's a situation on the news in which you were involved in the situation or knew the situation at hand. And you're seeing it on the news like, oh man, they're talking about it on the news. And you hear the news story and you're like, that's not what happened. How did they mess that up? Wow. Are they talking about the same story? When that happens, then you're starting to really realize how the news works. They don't care about your story or the truth. They care about their story. Because they know once they see it on television, it becomes true. The moment it comes out of their mouth. This type of behavior goes around. And now you got people like 6ix9ine. Now you got him running around. And he's a product of all of the things we just spoke about. He's not a genius. He's doing what the rest of these people want him to do, promote foolery. They don't want you to use this as a tool to help anybody. They want you to use this as a tool to be a fool, to act a fool, to be your worst self. And they'll pay you money to be your worst self. Instagram has allowed it to happen. YouTube used to be the same way until they got spanked. Why? Because people start dying. Don't let them use that lie to you saying that, oh, this one white kid put this video out and we had to change everything. And everybody's blaming that guy. Oh, he was what an idiot. He was making $1 million a month. Okay. Let them believe that. They already had this plan in place. And it had nothing to do with that. They needed to high profile something, an incident that just happened to happen. But what you really didn't know is that this whole thing was already in place before that idiot did what he did. And do you know what that idiot did right after that? He built his page right back up to millions. How did that happen? Y'all were complaining about this guy. He lost his account. They took it down. He's back on the internet. Almost right back where he left off. And y'all were feeling sorry for him. The kid that put the dead body on the internet. I told you why they did it. Too many people were making a large amount of money on YouTube. They were getting legitimized money. So that means that they didn't have to commit crimes. They didn't have to go out and do certain things. Now they have a legitimate reason when they go out and use their money to buy drugs from YouTube. Now they got a W-2 to back up the money they got in their pocket. They got a pay stub they can get. They're getting paid digitally. That creates a dangerous situation because it can fix the economy and dangerous areas. They like, we don't want the blacks making money. We got to somehow control how we deal with this situation. So, who was hurt more by the shutdown or the YouTube collapse? More than anybody. When they tried to say terrorist acts, wasn't no real terrorist stuff going on the internet. They were taking that stuff down. This had nothing to do with that. The person that hurt it the most or didn't benefit the most from it were blacks, hip hop. You had all these guys bouncing around with guns in their videos, threatening to kill each other, and people are dying and getting killed. And sponsors are seeing they be like, brought to you by Walmart. Yeah, mama, yeah, come over here, punk, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, kill you. Shop at Walmart, where you could say, no, would you put your ad up with something like that? YouTube had been warned. They ignored it, just like they always do. And that's what happened. Now they target people who don't do anything. My videos are non-confrontational or anything. Yet and still, you gotta search to find my videos. You don't get notification. All of a sudden, they can't send notifications out. They can't do what they're supposed to do when it comes to your video, and try to claim it's your fault somewhere. So who was hurt by the YouTube apocalypse that they called it? Blacks. All their revenue got shut down. All these people who was making good money, they lost like 50-60% of their revenue. And they've been still trying to fight and claw and get back to where they were at. But luckily for me, I invest. I have other revenue streams besides YouTube. and it keeps me going. See, those books are not just for show. You got to read them. There's plenty of information right there on that wall that can help you out. So when you see people like 6ix9ine walking around talking about, yo, I'm gonna get it, and getting into beefs on the Instagram and doing all this stuff, Instagram has become the same way YouTube used to be. People promoting threats and all this stuff, and they're using that as their marketing tool now. Now that they got Instagram Live, people can go on there, send threats to each other, and backwards and forth. What's your name? Nim Num? Nim Num, you're not a very bright guy. Because if you believe that there's a score to be kept between that rapper 6ix9ine, was supposed to be a rapper 6ix9ine, and O Block, then you're a fool. Because what was supposed to happen? You want him to just get killed? You want him to get gunned down for your benefit? Then this makes you sound like an idiot. I would be embarrassed to say I'm a college graduate and I'm keeping a score on a rapper who's saying I can go on a block. For what? Who said you couldn't go? And what was supposed to happen? They're supposed to kill you in front of police? I don't get it. I don't. What was supposed to happen to him? He's supposed to get murdered? Yeah. Well, you would have to show us a diploma because your comments here definitely does not equivalent to your honors degree. Right. He's supposed to get murdered so that somebody who did it can go to jail for 20 years and his family could sit there and be crying and worried and stressed out about getting him out. Or when they shoot one of the off duty police officers that's there to protect them. All he did was embarrass himself and keep all these people caught up into this stupidity where everybody's streaming their video, talking about they looking for him. It's ridiculous, man. It highlights the worst of us as a people, and it highlights the worst of us as the hip hop community because the entire hip hop community already don't want him in there, and he keeps giving them reasons as to why they're not going to accept him. But as long as the people are stupid and keep supporting this is the problem I have. So when they do something as stupid as what they just did, I have to do a video like this to rebuke it. And that's what I say. This is what I give the mission to all you guys there. Take this video and share the link to any idiot on the gram that is a fan of that teriyaki snitch nine guy, and and go ahead and send it to them because they need to hear these words. Right. I didn't like it when Snap Dogg did it. And I love Snap Dogg music. But when he was beefing with Rico Reckless, I definitely didn't like that. I didn't like none of it. Because it was unnecessary. None of that grew them. The same thing I said to y'all is the same thing I said to Vlad. I said, Vlad. And Vlad said, don't talk to me. Talk to Hip Hop DX. Talk to all the other hip hop websites that keep promoting these people's Instagram streams. And they're like, man, we getting the hits. So what I'm supposed to do, not get hits. So that's their ramification for doing it. So don't think I didn't try to ask them, like, why are y'all supporting this nonsense? Because I have. Racism is stupid. Racism racism is a fear. It's promoted. It's a fear. That's all. Because it doesn't make sense. Like everyone doesn't respect anyone else's way of life. Everyone thinks they should be doing the same thing as them. That's the problem. That's the disconnect. Racism exists because other people have fear of the other person. When you have fear, you have segregation. When you have segregation, you don't know how to interact when you see somebody who black. I see this white guy all the time, and he always has to let me know that he loves black women. Like, hey, he forgets he's already seen me like 300 times, and he thinks like I'm gonna be like, hey, okay, cool, dude. Hey, you like black women? So do I, man. He gotta let me know that he has a black girlfriend. Is it because he's racist? No. It's because he hasn't been around too many black people. So when you see him, he don't know how to interact. He don't know how to say, hey, what's up? I'd be like, if I was white and I walked up, what would you say? Oh, hey, how you doing? That's all he had to say to me. And I had to tell him, I'm like, all you got to do is say, hey, how you doing? What's up? How you doing? Simple. Same thing you would say to John, Bob, and everybody else who walked in. Just because I'm black, I'm supposed to high five you because you got a black girlfriend? What's we supposed to celebrate? Lack of not knowing. Because I guarantee you, he went to a school. They probably had black people there. He didn't really interact with them. He dealt with people that lived around him. Most of the places he went to, all white. But every here he went, all white. Here, all white. The black person he's probably dating, she probably grew up around all white, grew up around them, so they were comfortable. They never were out of their comfort zone. A lot of people make a lot of mistakes thinking that just because a black person is dating a white person, that white person cannot be prejudiced against blacks because he got a black wife, and vice versa. Oh, that can still happen. I've seen that. I've seen somebody married to a black person and don't like black people. And their wife knows it. It's crazy and bizarre, but it makes you look like, wow, the amount of hell they must be living in their minds. Because here you are, you don't really like black people, but you deal with them or tolerate them because your wife is black. What does that say about your wife and her family? Because I'm quite sure if I sensed it and I picked it up, imagine what her family picked up. And I guarantee you, a lot of them probably don't speak to her. Mm, mm, mm. And it's sad. All because of fear. They let the news tell them what they think we are. They show the news with them. They be, look at Lily. They show a little 4-year-old white kid. She's picking flowers out of the grass. Lily with her mom. Look at her. Isn't she so cute? They show the black kid. Next segment. Black baby was left abandoned in a warehouse on 35th Street. He'd be like, oh, God. They always show us at our worst, but we highlight them at their best. So when you look at these situations, you got to start asking yourself, say, man, you know what? There's more to this. So I don't really blame 6ix9ine for the condition and what he's doing. He's a product of the environment. He's a product of everything I just spoke on in this whole interview. You don't think I've earned my money, Evil? Let's say they do pay me for this video. You don't think I'll guarantee they didn't pay me enough? The sad part about it is I should make more money for this video than I've done for it, probably the last 30 videos I've made. These are the videos I wish I got paid the most on. If you guys understood the pay structure, you guys would fall out. Because you guys probably think that the most videos that make the most money is like the truth behind videos and stuff like that. The hood stories I don't really make that much money on. I don't make no money on the Real Brothers. I don't really make nothing off those videos because they're informative. I make more money off of, what was a big video? Mostly Papoose videos. When I did that, I made some good money off that. Um, Normally it was a Jay-Z video I did that made some money. And it's probably one in a blue moon now where one video it just makes a ton of money. And the rest of them, they do okay. Meek, no. No. I don't make anything off Meek, really. You guys don't understand. Meek is gone. Even in the Drake and Pusha T, only videos I did was when I did the breaking news and I went live. I made pretty good money off those too, but the other videos, I didn't really make that much money off those. The most videos I make the most money on is the videos that's really just me. In an instance, it'd be like my thoughts on something. Oh yeah, and LeBron. I did make good money about LeBron, but not the videos you would think. Um, like when I stream live, I don't really make a lot of money off those stream live videos. They some of them are good, but I just do that for mostly my own entertainment. Because I'm going to watch the game anyway, so I'll let y'all watch me watch the game. But I don't break the bank off that. I just think they was fun to do. Oh my God, you done brought me, Derek, Mallory, you done brought me back to a whole different time. Man, I ain't heard that name in a long time. Bo Real, I had a hood story going, and for some reason, YouTube was doing some type of, I don't know what they were doing with their account. They was messing up that stream. I could not get anybody on. I couldn't stay on. I had to delete the video. It was so bad. And that's a good hood story too. So I'm gonna retell it and get the video out to y'all. I'm gonna do a Rick James video probably this Friday. Y'all gonna fall out with this Rick James story. No, we're gonna do one about you, Jake. Yeah, I try to keep people up to date and keep them informed. I say to myself, that's the least I could do. Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. He's the type of guy that get other people around him killed. Now, where was I at? What was I clickbait on? I don't do clickbait. Who drew the old man Braun picture? I have no idea. But I made that into history. Now, they should know better. Braun and Beyonce is all over the internet, so how did I make that clickbait? Hmm? How's it clickbait when I told you exactly who it came from? I'm not the person that said it. It's all over the internet, but yet and still, I clickbait you. How? I don't need the proof. If I'm telling you the man who said it is saying it, what proof do you want from me? That's the proof. That's the proof right there. Lambo said it. So what do you want from me? He says he has proof. That's who you need to be mad at. That's not proof though. That is proof. If I said this man said Beyonce and them did it, and LeBron they got down, that's and he's like, yeah, I'm saying it's on the internet. So you go tell the rest of the internet world that ain't proof. But you're not gonna hear about it on ESPN. You're not gonna hear about it on none of these major channels because I told you they are three of the five most powerful people in entertainment and sports. Exactly. I'm reporting the information and people just don't want to believe it. This is the same stuff they said about me when I told them about What happened with Solange in the elevator? Everybody called me a liar. I didn't have no proof. This was a lie. This never happened. And as soon as Lemonade came out, they start eating their words. I just hope if he gets that book out, I'm buying that book. The only career he's ending in is his own. With all this nonsense he's giving to the people. That's right, 6ix9ine. All he's doing is clowning and trolling and causing all these beefs, and then trying to go in there and say he's sorry, and then work on both sides and trying to do this promotional thing. That's why the game. Look what happened to the game. Didn't the game do that? Didn't Whack 100 do that? Now when Whack say something, what y'all say? And I'm cool with Whack. I don't have no problem with him. I'm cool with Game. I have no problem with Game either. But what did y'all what was that? What y'all say when Whack say something? Oh man, Whack ain't gonna do nothing. That what y'all be saying now. Oh man, he fronting again. Man, Whack always saying something. Now y'all being disrespectful to him. Right. 6ix9ine is out there promoting violence, saying things that he wasn't supposed to say. He was actually out there clowning the BD Nation one that's really asking for it. He was clowning everything, talking about the GDs, everything, trying to clown him because he's doing it for a trolling situation. But there's people that died behind this. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all don't get. People died behind this. People in jail for life defending that, and you're disrespecting it to them. You know, there's people in jail can be making phone calls about stuff like that. Y'all think it's a game, and they're not on the internet. They don't know nothing about how the internet works. They're aware of it, but they don't know how that stuff works. They don't know about a troll. You will get hurt, and the people around you might get hurt, or somebody else might get hurt trying to defend you. Then are you gonna be paying their bill, taking care of their family? Are you prepared to do that? Taking care of all these people's families? Why they mad? Why they in jail for you? Because they didn't shot somebody to protect you? Yeah, see, I didn't get that disrespectful with it, but yeah, the song Irreplaceable was about Jay-Z. Don't ever get to think you ain't irreplaceable. You know, I can have another you in a minute. Matter of fact, LeBron will be here in a minute. Bron coming in. Hey, babe, what's up? What you cooking? Yeah, we playing the Lakers tomorrow, so I decided I'd stop in right quick. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. Can have another you in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute. Bron see Jay outside. Jamie walking out the door, and here come Bron up the step. Bron, what you doing here? Oh yeah, no problem. Come on, let's shake up. Yeah, tagging you out. I'm going in. It's a team thing, man. I'm just trying to be a good teammate. You saw Jay-Z when LeBron hollered at her during the game. Did you see that? Tell me you saw that. You think I'm joking? During the basketball game, when LeBron looked over at Beyonce, he looked at her like, that's my boo. We share that girl. You see, once you say something, that's when everybody start to see it. They go, wow, you was right. It was so bad. All right, let me see. Look how Jay look when LeBron look at Beyonce. Look how she looking at me. Look how she looking at LeBron. Look at Brian and Jay. Look how Jay look. You see? You see? She had to look away like, uh-oh, let me look away. Jay caught me looking. Yeah, he caught you looking. You still think about him, don't you? Don't lie. Still think about you, don't you? Look how she looking at Brian like, hey, boo. Jay like, hey, what's up, Brian? Watch he catch Beyonce looking. Look, he talking to Brian. I watch he catch her looking. He catch her looking at Brian like that. Look how he looking at her. You gonna disrespect me like this? Yeah, he caught her looking. She's like, oh, he caught me looking. Let me look away. Look at the look on his face. Tell you, when you see all this stuff, look at Brian like, yeah, she's still my baby. You still my baby. Oh, y'all just made my next video. I'm out.